Hello everyone, welcome back to the lecture series of constraint optimization problem. In last lecture we have seen a numerical on KKT conditions. So similarly let us start to solve next problem. What will be f here? F is x1 square plus x2 square minus 2x1 and that this is minimization problem. Subjected to x1 square plus x2 minus 1 less than equals to 0. So this is my G1 first constraint. So first we will see whether the objective function and all constraints are convex or not. So what will be the Hazen matrix for F? Hazen matrix of F will be double differentiation with respect to x1 will give me 2 0 0 2. So that's my Hazen matrix. Okay, and so if you will find out it's convex or not, first we will see that principal minor of order 1 is 2, which is greater than 0. Principal minor of order 2 is 4, that is also greater than 0. Since both the minors are greater than 0, so it's a positive definite matrix, which means F is my convex function, strictly convex function. Okay, similarly we will find out Hazen matrix for G1, which will be for x1 it is 2 0 0, x2 it's 0. So again if you will find out D1 as your 2 and D2 is also 0, so it's greater than 0, it's equals to 0. So this Hazen matrix is positive semi-definite matrix. This you can check in definiteness of matrix lecture. Okay, now since it's positive definite semi-definite matrix, hence G1 is also convex function. So this problem is convex programming problem. Convex programming problem, not problem, will be programming problem. CPP. Okay, because objective function and constraint both are convex function. Okay, now we will try to solve the KKT condition. So the point that satisfy KKT condition will be global minimum point of the problem. So what are KKT condition? So first KKT condition will give me gradient of fx bar plus lambda 1. Since it's one constraint, only one KKT multiplier will be there, that is lambda 1. So first KKT condition will give me condition of delta fx bar plus lambda 1 G1 x bar equals to 0. Okay, so what is gradient? We will write with respect to delta fx, delta f by delta x1 will give me 2x1 minus 2 and delta f by x2 will give me 2x2 plus lambda with respect to x1 if you differentiate it will be 2x1 and with respect to x2 if you will differentiate it will be 1, which is 0 0. So that will give me two conditions. One with respect to first element, you will see it is 2x1 minus 2 plus lambda 1 2x1 is equals to 0, and next is 2x2 plus lambda 1 is equals to 0. So these are two conditions. Similarly from second we will get lambda 1 x1 square plus x2 minus 1 is equals to 0. Third condition, that g1 is less than and equals to 0, so it will be like this. And fourth condition is I am writing here. Fourth condition is lambda 1 is greater than equals to 0. So these are 4 KKT condition. Okay, this is feasible condition, this is feasible condition, this is non-negative condition. So these are 4 condition of KKT. Now again, for this condition we will have 2 cases. From this condition you will have 2 cases. Case 1, where lambda 1 will equals to 0, and case 2, from this equation we are finding our case 2 is x1 square plus x2 minus 1 is equals to 0. So these are 2 conditions, cases we are getting. Okay, now let's see the first case, when lambda 1 equals to 0. So when lambda 1 is equals to 0, in this equation what will be the case? x1 is from these, this is one equation, this is equation number 2. From this equation you will get x1 is equals to 1, and from this equation you will get x2 is equals to 0. So this we got 1 point. Now we will check, does this point satisfy all the 4 condition or not. Okay, so since you will check lambda 1 is 0 for case 1, so this condition is satisfied. Next you will see that if you put x1 equals to 1, so this will be 1 plus 0 minus 1 is equals to 0, which is satisfying this condition also. Next, this condition is already satisfied because lambda 1 is equals to 0. Okay, and if you will put here, you are getting these 2 points. So all the conditions are being satisfied, hence this is your point 1 and 0 is your local point, local minima. We are interested to find out. One solution satisfy all the constraints, so this gives us one point which satisfy all the constraints, so no need to solve other case. Okay, so 1 0 is the point of global minima, and this is how, using KKT conditions, we can easily find out the global minimum point of any objective function. Okay, so that's how you solve any numerical using KKT condition. Okay, that's all for today's lecture. Thank you.